everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
They'll look to throw. He's got the runner, Corey Coleman. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Cleveland first down. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Andrew Hawkins has it complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. Good throw, good catch, and the post route successful for the offense.
Really difficult on the defender. He got moved out of the middle of the field and tried to scramble to recover, but it was too late to stop the completion.
Clock running, under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is complete to Hawkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. And partner, a nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
Back to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's able to find Hawkins. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Brown. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Back to throw. And got his man complete. And he's brought down after a good gain.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Browns a 1st down.
A really nice read by the offense. They caught the defense not covering the middle of the field, went to the post route, and found the receiver wide open for a nice gain.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. In the red zone this time. Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. It's their quarterback. His 2nd TD. And now the Browns coming out on the field. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. And the cutback to the sideline. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll set up to throw, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Back to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Ray Malaluga. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former Cleveland Brown, Carlos Dansby, able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Forced out to his left.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.